Bravo. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Mike Whiskey 0, Sierra Bravo. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Good evening, Rick. Name's Wyn, Whiskey, Yankee, November. Name's Wyn.
Mike 0, Uniform Bravo Tango.
Yeah, good evening to you there, Rick. And yeah, we did work possibly maybe a year and a half ago, maybe just after the COVID pandemic started. We did have a QSO. I was running a vertical antenna at the time. I think the guy you're referring to there, Rick, Marston, is it GW0 SSB Marston in Mardy. I used to listen to him as a shortwave listener, and when I passed the RAE and did the Morse back in the year 2000, I was quite fortunate that they bought the vanity calls out, so I snapped up the single side fan. It was just timing was perfect, so that's a
cool
call. Anyway, I'm playing around with a new antenna. I am, Rick. I put a hex beam up about a week on Saturday. I've had a hex beam up. It's up at around 35-40 feet at the moment, driving about 3 to 400 watts, and you're 5 and 9 plus about 10. But at times I have been listening to you for a while. You've been peaking about 5 and 9 plus 25, maybe a bit more when you were talking to the Canadian station there. But lovely signal anyway. And the radio's a Kenwood Tango Sugar 950 from Kenwood. You're 5 and 9 plus here, Rick. Always a big signal. And hope all is well with you down there in the Amble province. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo, over. Yeah, no worries there, Vic. You're always a big signal here. I normally listen in an evening here on 20, but I did have a vertical up, and then what else did I have? A couple of dipoles, messed around with doublets, but yeah, the hex beam's off Anthony Mw0 JZE, and yeah, no, I'm not disappointed. As I say, it's only been up about a week. I worked a massive, well, not a massive pilot, but I worked about 30 stations the first night I put it up into the States, so I was up till about 3 in the morning. That was a good one. So it was fun working over to the States. Different from a lot of QSD when you're on a dipole or that. It's a bit more of a struggle. I'm hearing things now I wasn't hearing before, so I'm an avid listener as well, Rick, so it's nice to have something with a little bit of directivity. So yeah, it went up, no problem, and the SWR solid on it. So I couldn't have asked for more. So lovely. Yeah, I was looking at the when you were mentioning that radio you got there. I'm not sure, is that the one with the gold on it? That limited edition. A friend of mine on the island here had one. I didn't actually see the radio myself. Mw0 JDW. If you put that in QRZ there, Vic, I don't think he's got the radio anymore. But is it that one you got, the one with the gold on it? I'm sure. Or Leslie did a few others, but he had a limited edition one. I don't know if it has the tag you mentioned on it, but is that the one you've got there? And then is it the one with the gold on it? It's a lovely looking radio, over. Yeah, QSL, Vic, and it's more on the island of Anglesey, the northern Wales, over. Yeah, John, his name was. He lived on the centre of the island. I think he's just gone QRT, but he did have a number of radios there. I haven't spoke to him for a while. I knew that he had that radio, the one with the gold on it. I'm sure it was, as you say, the one with the tag on it. But I don't think he's active anymore, though. He was quite active for a while, and then just got fed up with it, I think. And some people they get a hobby and then they take it to the extreme and then move on to the next. So I'm not sure if that's what happened or what, but yeah, he had a beam. I think he was only active on 17 and the lower band. Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever come on. again, but I know he did. He sold most of the equipment there. He had all the flagship ones, you know. You have a look at his page there on QRZ. He did have a very impressive station there. I only had the 570 TS 570 back then. The original stock microphone and that, and I felt a little bit put out when I used to chat to him, but anyway. Yeah, it was, they just come and go, don't they, Vic? But, yeah, I'm guilty, I suppose. I've been brought up here, so I don't know any different, but I believe if you do own a holiday home over here in Wales now, they're going to be charging like triple council tax and all that, so, it's very expensive. The price of milk here now, Vic, it was £2.20 for 2 jugs. It's gone up to £3.40 for 2 jugs now. It's crazy, isn't it, over? Yeah, QSL, Vic, yeah, you get anywhere between 5 and 9 plus 25 to 5 and 9. A bit of fading, but booming over nevertheless. No, to be honest with you, Rick, this one went up a dream for me. The only time I had a hand was to put it on my little tower. I've got one of these like tenor masts in the back here. I think it's a 12-meter one, and then with the cage I've got a 5-foot scaffolding pole, which gives me an extra bit of height. At the moment we got a lovely night here tonight, so I've cranked it all the way up. On Saturday I'm going to drop it and just put a couple of guys support. They came today, so I'll be able to leave it up at around 40 feet then, because being on the coast here it gets a bit blowy. I wouldn't bother. I've got a little electric winch on it as well, so I can raise it and higher it from the shaft here, which isn't too bad anyway. Vic, just providing I've charged the little car battery. I'm thinking of getting one of these solar panel chargers for the car battery, but we'll see. It doesn't seem to be using much of the battery anyway. I've not really used much of it before till the past couple of days, but no, really happy with it. Went up a treat, and the SWR is solid on it all the way from 20 meters to 6 meters. The SWR's bob on it, so should have some fun with it. You'll hear me a little bit more now. I can't like 20 meters. So well, when I hear you on, I'll definitely pop in and say hello. Now I've got this antenna up. It does make a difference over. I hear a lot more than what I was before, and the signals from the States are a lot stronger. And we're only a stone's throw away from the Irish Sea here as well, so it's a lovely pass to the west and to the north and to the east, so it's not too bad anyway. So what's the weather been like over there in Bulgaria, Vic? It's been quite a nice day here today. We've had a lot of rain for 3 days. I know a lot of people have been saying there's no rain, but we've been quite fortunate here. Our grass looks like a golf course without having to use the horse pipe. And temperatures today I think went up to around 18 degrees. A little bit overcast and that, but quite pleasant anyway. A lovely day. I cut the grass and did some other bits, so I think I got a bit more of a sunshine anyway. Lima Zulu 7 Charlie Whiskey, Mw0Ssb over. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, I suppose there is a big demand for them, isn't there? The guy in Poland, apparently he passed away, didn't he? I know here in the UK there's a bit of a waiting list, but I got mine last year, Vic. It was meant to go up last year, but I had car problems and a few other things, and I just didn't get around to doing it, so I just messed around with doublets, and then I live at home here with my mum, I do, Vic, and she likes the garden and that, and too many bits of wire dangling. She doesn't mind them and that, but I thought, right, if I get the hex beam up, it's basically 6 aerials in one, and it's going to be up there in the sky. because I was a bit paranoid putting it up with the neighbours and all that, but fortunately everybody seems to like it. They reckon it's a watching light. I thought it'd be, you know, a bit, because I live in a bungalow as well, so it's towering over the bungalow, and no, everybody, I've had a positive vibe about it. Anyway, yeah, the screw mech, I wouldn't mind one of them towers myself, maybe in the future, but for this X-beam, I think the little, this tower I got's more than enough. And I got the G1000 DXC rotator to go with it, so it doesn't take long to turn anyway. I just thought, especially with the winds that we get here, I'll get something with a little bit more torque on it. But no, I'm not disappointed. As I say, it's been up about 5 days now. I'll give it a couple of goes tomorrow night. I'm a bit tired tonight, so I've been staying up a little bit late. I was meant to get on early this morning to try and catch the DX, but I think I missed it. I didn't get up till about 8:15, but I'm not really a late riser. About 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, but all the DX seems to have disappeared by then. So I've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier here as well. I'm sure she's got a clock or something on her paw. She knows what time it is. She'll be nudging me about 8 o'clock, waiting for her food and that. She's right greedy bugger. But anyway, yeah, it'll be definitely fun anyway, having this X-beam up for, as I say, 20 and 17 of my bands. I did hear you occasionally on 17. I don't know, have we still got that aerial up for 17 metres there, Vic? And this Kenwood, by the way, it's the SDX. I was quite fortunate to grab this one. It literally does look brand new. I got when I got it, so I don't think it has too much use. I've had it about 2.5 years now, but it's the SDX it is. There, Rick. I do quite like the plug-in-a-wall job radio. I'm getting used to that idea now. But over to you, mate. And wondering if you've got anything up for 17 metres. I know it's a 5-element monoband that you got now with it. Very impressive. Mw0Ssb Charlie Whiskey, Mw0Ssb over. Yeah, great stuff, Rick. Here. It's like you're sat in the room next to me here. Your signal's just gone off the scale here at the moment, about 5 and 9 plus 30, touching plus 4. Yeah, it takes a lot for someone to do that on this old girl. So yeah, the aerial's certainly working well. I would like to put some up for 40, but as I say, my garden here is like a postage size garden. But we've got fields to the back of us here, which I'm quite lucky. And the farmer don't mind me putting I tilt the tower into the field. So it's quite easy to work on the old hex scheme there. But what I'm regretting, I should have got one of them tilt plates to mess about. But I just put a scaffolding pole, you know, just to support the tower when I fold it over. But I've only done it twice. So you know, as time will progress, hopefully I'll get away and work that out. But yeah, 17. I used to work a guy on 17. I'm sure he's gone silent key now. Mw0Ssb. I don't know if you ever come across Chris there in Sweden. I used to chat to him every day. I've not heard him since I come back on. I went off. I did, Rick, for a few years, and then I came back on during the pandemic. I bought the 7300 Icon. I've still got that one here, tracking radio. I should have been on that one tonight, but I keep coming back to this one for some strange reason. But anyway, yes, the Rode NT1A microphone I'm using, Vic, it's all a bit old school. I'm not very good with all this audio and that. I just got it because of the noise gate. I've got quite a noisy shack here with fans and all that. That's how all this began, and then I got a 4-band EQ, an aural exciter, a bit of reverb, and just the preamp then. But nothing like what half of these audio guys use. It's very simple and analog, and quite old school. It's all from the 90s, something like that. It's quite dated, to be quite honest with you, but it works with this, hopefully, anyway. If you say it sounds good, good enough for me. And I've got this on a boom mic as well. I'm sat in a recliner chair, which makes it quite comfortable. So I'm having this beam now, chatting here. All I need now is a pint. It'll be like I'll be in a pub there, Vic. So yeah, the old quad. A mate of mine years ago, Chris, another Chris. Know a lot of Chris's, don't I? Don't know if you ever come across Chris. He lived on the island here, GW0, Mike Oscar, India. I'm not sure if he's still with us, but he had a 2-element 5-bank quad, and I used to go to his, work the west coast and out on 17 meters. I'm going back maybe got to be about 18 years ago, and yeah, 17 back then was amazing, wasn't it? But it was good fun with the quads. Have you done much with quads up in the air there, Vic, or have you just messed about with Yagis with your time over there in Bulgaria? Over LZ7 Charlie Whiskey, Mike Whiskey 0 Sierra Bravo, over. Yeah, no worries, Rick. No, it's been a lovely QSO. Yeah, you'll hear me a bit more often now, anyway. But yeah, just sometimes I avoid it a little bit too much. So you just have to tell me to bugger off, and I'll disappear, Rick. But yeah, that's what I'll possibly do in a minute. I'll go and let the dog in a minute. I'll swing the beam over to the west. But I just enjoy getting on and having a chat, you know. But it would be nice to see what's about. It does normally open, doesn't it, around this time? But yeah, I just realised I think you're 2 hours ahead of us. I need because you're in Bulgaria. Yeah, that's 2 hours, I'm sure. Yeah, don't let me hold you, Rick. It's getting a bit late there. But no, it's been a lovely QSO. Nice to catch up. Yeah, we've been chatting over half an hour anyway. It does make a difference having an antenna like this, really. It makes it a lot more pleasurable to have a chat. Especially your signal past 10 minutes now has been like 45 over. And as I said, it's quite lazy, the S meter on this one. Just like being on 80 meters, it's crazy. Anyway, Vic, I'll pop in again and catch up. Because I'll be active most evenings now. So it'll be interesting to see how you're getting on, and we'll pop in and say hello. But yeah, lovely QSO. Have yourself a good day tomorrow and all that, and we'll catch up tomorrow or definitely over the weekend. So have yourself a great day, mate, and yeah, nice one for the company and the nice QSO, and we'll speak next couple of days, pal. Mw0Ssb Charlie Whiskey. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Good night, Vic. Stay safe and have a good day tomorrow, over. Yeah, okay, Vic. Yeah, I'll swing the beam over now. Normally, VK3MO's blasted in an evening around this time. I have been listening to Ian, but I'll swing over to the west and give it a call now. But nice one for the company, Vic. Good night, and we'll speak soon, over.
LZ7 Charlie Whiskey Golf 0 Juliet
Delta North America. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Mexico, Washington 0, Sugar Bravo. Any North America, over? CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ North America, Mike Whiskey 0, Sierra Bravo. Mike Whiskey Zero, Sierra Bravo, to North America and Vice Report.
November Kilo 4 Tango.
November Kilo 4 Tango, I think it is. A very good evening. My call is Mike Whiskey Zero, Sierra Bravo, and the name is Wyn. Whiskey, Yankee, November. The name's Wyn. November Kilo 4 Tango, Mexico, Washington Zero, Sugar Bravo.
Zulu November Kilo 4 Tango. I heard you talking with Victor, and I see you turned your beam around, and I can hear you now. The name here is Wayne, and located in near Mobile, Alabama, about 3 miles west of Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, okay, QSL there, Wayne. I got you about 5'8" here, Wayne, no problem at all. I know Kenneth PTH there in Alabama. I was chatting to Vic there in Bulgaria. He's in the perfect spot there for the direction of the Yaki there. So for me there, once I turn it towards you guys, it does make a difference. I've only been messing around with this antenna for a couple of days there, Wayne. I've only had this steamer about a week now, or about 5 days. So it's a new antenna for me. Running about 400 watts with a Kenwood Tango Trigger 950. And you're 5 and 8. It's been a nice day here, by the way, Wayne, about 18 degrees. And a little bit overcast for no rain. 3 days. But a beautiful day today. Nice sunshine. November Kilo 4 Tango, Mexico, Washington Zero, Sugar Bravo. Over.
Very good, Wayne. I have the 5'8", I can send you about a 5'3" here in Alabama, but I have a very good copy of some QSB. It's 5'3" at the moment, and I'm running a CS930S. It's an old 1985 Kenwood, and I'm using a 4-element beam at 52 feet. The beam is a 1980 KT34A by KLM, usually known as the fly swatter, they called it back then, and I refurbished it in January. All the pictures are on my Zip page. I'm disabled and was able to, with me and my wife, we were able to do all the work except we had a neighbor come over and tighten the bolts on the plate. So we were very pleased to do that. I was lucky that years before I put up a telephone pole in the yard with a winch on it to raise the tower with, and that helped us. Plus having what do you call it, a hazer to ride up and down, carry the beam up and down. So that helped a lot. Anyway, we got that up, and I'm pleased it worked very well, just as well as it did when I had it up in 1980. WW0 Sierra Bravo, November Kilo 4 Tango.
Yeah, QSL. It's an old antenna, but it's definitely working fine for you there, Wayne. A bit of noise on the last over there. I've got some QR Mexico, but all noticed, and now the antenna there, the 4 element, that's at 50 feet. Yes, it's working well. I don't know how the band feels today. Have you worked many stations tonight there, Wayne? I've only spoken to Vic tonight. I've no long been in the shop, but we'll see how the band's holding out in a bit. Have you worked anything else tonight, Wayne, over?
Yes, I turned on the radio earlier and worked in Belgium, Oscar November 5, Victor November. And then I heard you talking with, I think it was LG7 CW, and that's when I What type of beam did you say you have?
Yeah, I'm reading it. It's a hex beam. It is the Wyn hex beam, and it's just around 40 feet at the moment. A hex beam from Mw0 Julia Zulu Echo off Anthony over.
Okay, very good. The hex beam. Well, it's just doing a great job. I said it has directional qualities because I did not hear you at all when it was turned towards Europe. But I'm usually working a lot of gigs, but the band does not seem to be that good today. I'm sure it will pick up as it gets later. I'm the son of a war bride who was married in England. She's an English woman. She's not living anymore, but she lived near Norwich, and she was married. And I have a picture of her and my father in his uniform standing on Queens Road, the Methodist Church in Norwich when they were married in 1946. So I'm half British here, and very proud to declare it over.
Yeah, QSL there, Wayne. I don't know if you did the ancestry thing. That can be quite interesting. A few of my family members are doing that at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see what turns up with that one. But okay, on your heritage coming from the UK here, and yeah, very interesting. Right then, Wayne, I'll tell you what, mate, I'm going to pull the plug for 10 minutes. I've got the dog I need to let out here, and I'll just go and get myself a drink, and then I'll go see what's going on the band. And okay, I'm working bell.